I get phone calls all the time from my investors when they're looking at properties or their own past business properties that they have, and they say, Michelle, will the value increase? Is it time to sell it, or later on will it increase in value? What are your thoughts?
So everything is possible. Right now, no one knows what is going to be officially approved versus what may not be approved. What will be the necessary size, what could end up being a minimum size of what would be required. People who want to add 1,000 square feet of an apartment as an additional unit, I don't think the city is going to end up fighting you on that because, again, that's a nice size apartment within the confines and what the goal of the law ends up speaking to. As far as the values of where exactly these properties are, until the city gives that stamp, I'm guarding and advising all of my clients to be very, very careful and make sure that they speak with their architect, make sure they speak with their engineers.
Before they make that purchase.
They have to get a real good understanding because right now we are still in this state of flux about whether or not the city is going to pivot in one direction or the other. And at the same time, it still has to go through the local channels. It still has to go through the local Staten Island Department of Buildings, along with whether or not the community itself can generate that. And when I say about generate, do the utilities end up having sufficient service to justify adding those units as well? And that will become a problem because we're going to run into a stalemate about whether or not the city is going to improve those at a certain point too.
Correct. So thank you, Sal Calcagno, real estate attorney, for sitting with us today discussing the city of Yes. And as an attorney, what is your takeaway advice to the public, to your clients, and to any listeners today on the city of Yes?
With anything and everything, you have to do your homework. You have to make sure you build who your teammates are going to be. Ask the questions to an attorney. Ask the questions to your real estate brokers. You want to make sure that you have a full understanding about anything and everything because this is potentially one of the most important investments of your life. You want to know what you have in, you want to know what you're going to get out of it, and make sure that, again, you stay fully informed throughout the entire process.
Thank you, Sal.
Thank you.